Somewhere in the back of your mind, maybe pushed deep down, maybe right at the surface, there is a brilliant business idea, a thing you keep coming back to, a problem you know how to solve, a skill you believe you can monetize, a life you can picture if you could just make that leap. And every Monday morning, when that alarm goes off, it's just a little bit louder. Today, I am not going to tell you to quit your job tomorrow. What I am going to do is give you the honest, strategic framework for knowing when you are ready to make that leap and how to make it without blowing up your financial life in the process. Because here is what I know from my personal experience and from coaching hundreds of professionals. Entrepreneurship is one of the most powerful wealth building paths available to man. But the difference between the people who thrive and the people who struggle is almost never talent. It is timing, preparation, and yes, strategy. I'm Coach Lee Johnson, serial entrepreneur, real estate investor, master certified life coach, and this is the episode I wish someone had given me before I made that very first leap. Ready? Let's get into it. Subscribe and ring the bell if you are not already part of this wonderful community. We drop content every single week designed for mid-career professionals who are building something bigger, much larger than a paycheck. And share this video with the entrepreneur in your life who is trying to figure out when is the right time to jump. Now, let's build your very own exit plan. Before I tell you when to make the leap, I need to talk about when not to. Because I have seen too many talented people leave stable careers for the very wrong reasons and pay a very painful price for doing so. Reason number one, you hate your boss. A bad manager is a reason to find a new job, not necessarily a reason to start a business. Entrepreneurship will give you a new set of difficult relationships, difficult clients, difficult partners, difficult vendors. If your primary motivation is escaping people problems, the business world will not rescue you from them. Reason number two, you are feeling burnt out. Burnout is real, it is serious, and it deserves to be addressed. But burnout plus entrepreneurship is a dangerous combination. Starting a business in the early stages requires more energy, not less, more hours, more uncertainty, more emotional resilience. If you are today running on empty, restore yourself first, then go out and build. Reason number 3. You saw someone online make it look easy. Social media has created a highlight reel of entrepreneurship that bears almost no resemblance to the real experience. The overnight success stories are real, but they represent a tiny fraction of the full picture. For every person you see celebrating their first million, there are hundreds of entrepreneurs quietly grinding through year 2 with no audience and no guarantees. So go into this with your eyes wide open. Live for something, not from something. That distinction will determine everything about how and what you build. Segment 2. The 5 green lights when you are ready. Now, let's talk about the signs that tell you the timing is just right. I call these the 5 green lights. And the more of them that you have, the stronger your foundation for making this leap. Green light number 1. You have validated your idea. A business idea is not a business. A paying customer is a business. Before you leave your job, you should have evidence, real, tangible evidence that people will pay for what you are offering. A side client, a freelance project, a pilot program, revenue, even small, is proof of the concept. Without it, you are betting on a hypothesis. Green light number 2. You have a financial runway. You need enough liquid savings to cover 12 to 18 months of personal living expenses with zero business income. This is not pessimism. It's called protection. Runway gives you the ability to make good, sound decisions instead of desperate ones. It means you can walk away from a bad client, wait for the right opportunity, and invest in the right tools without panic. If your savings won't cover a year of your life, keep building before you take that leap. Green light number 3. You have a clear market and a defined customer. Do you know exactly who you serve, what problem you solve for them, and why they would choose you over the alternative? Vague businesses attract vague customers, which means vague revenue. The more precisely you can articulate your market, the faster you will grow. Get specific before you get started. Green light number 4. You have built your network. and a sound reputation. Your first clients will almost always come from people you already know, like, and trust. That means the relationships you build before you launch are the soul for your business to grow from. Have you been showing up professionally, delivering value, and building a sound reputation in your field? That goodwill is a business asset, and it takes time to accumulate. Green light number 5. You have addressed your mindset. Entrepreneurship will test your identity, your confidence, and your resilience in ways that employment never does. Have you done the deep inner work? Are you clear on your values and your vision? Do you have a coach, a mentor, or a community that will hold you accountable when the days become hard? Because the hard days will come, and who you are on those days will determine everything. Full stop. The leap is not the scary part. The landing is. Prepare for the landing, and the leaps becomes a decision, not a gamble. Segment number 3. The smart transition strategy. Here is the strategy I recommend to almost every professional making the transition. It is called the bridge model, and it means you build your business while you still have your job, and you only cross the bridge when the business side can hold your full weight. Phase 1, nights and weekends, months 1 through 6. Start small. You take on your first client or customer on the side. You build your systems, your website, your offer, your onboarding process, your pricing. You test your message. You learn what works, but also what doesn't, without the pressure of it being your only income source. Many of the most successful businesses I have seen started as a side project at someone's kitchen table. Phase 2, the ramp, months 6 through 18. Revenue is growing. You are starting to feel the tension between your job and your business in a very good way. This is the phase where you negotiate your work schedule if possible, automate and delegate what you can in your business, and begin building your 12 to 18 month financial runway if you haven't already. You are not ready to jump yet, but you are getting very close. Phase 3, the leap. When the numbers say go, you cross the bridge when two things are true simultaneously. Your business revenue covers at least 75 to 100% of your salary, and you have the full financial runway in place. Both, not one or the other. When both of these conditions are met, the leap is no longer a gamble. It is a strategic transition backed by sound, real evidence. Some people never hit both conditions at the same time and still make the leap. Life circumstances, layoffs, health, family, and they figure it out. Resilience is real, but if you have the choice to be strategic, choose strategy every time and twice on Sundays. Don't jump off the bridge. Build the bridge first. Then you can walk across it. Segment number 4. Entrepreneurship as a wealth vehicle. I want to close with a perspective that does not get talked about enough in the field of entrepreneurships and conversations. A well-built business is not just income, it is an asset. And like real estate, it can be bought, sold, scaled, and used to generate wealth far beyond what any salary could ever produce. When you build a business with strong, sound systems, recurring revenue, and a clear value proposition, you are building something that has enterprise value. Something that one day could be sold for a multiple of its annual earnings. That exit event is one of the most powerful wealth creation moments available to an entrepreneur. Inside our community, the WealthWorks 10X framework, entrepreneurship sits alongside real estate and career maximization as one of the 3 primary engines of wealth. They are not mutually exclusive. Many of my most successful clients are running businesses and holding rental properties and investing in syndications all at the same time. Each engine feeds the other. A business is not just how you earn, it is an asset you build, grow, and one day exit. Here's your action step this week, and I want you to do this today, not tomorrow. Write down your business idea and the one that keeps coming back. Then, honestly, score yourself on the 5 green lights from a 1 to 5. Where are you strong? Where are the gaps? That gap analysis is your roadmap. It tells you exactly what to work on between now and your leap. If you want help building your roadmap, if you want a coach in your corner who has made the leap himself and guided others through the same, I want to invite you to apply to work with me. The link is in the description. Do not wait on this one. Drop your idea in the comments. Or if you're not ready to share it publicly, drop the industry. Let's build some energy around this together. and share this video with an aspiring entrepreneur in your life who keeps talking about it but hasn't decided to start. This might be exactly the push they need. I'm Coach Lee Johnson. The entrepreneurial version of you is not a fantasy. It is a plan away from being real. Let's build a plan. I look forward to seeing you next week.